What's going on, lucky ones? Welcome back to the channel. Today, man, we're gonna be going over a bunch of tips and tricks to show you guys different techniques on how to solo squad split. Now, if you guys don't know what a solo squad split is, basically you queue into a match of quads with all your teammates, but after you get your loadout, you disperse and play the rest of the game in a 1v4 situation, all the way up until endgame, just enough to secure the dub. Now, I'll be doing live commentary over my gameplay, basically walking you guys through and showing you guys how to isolate each player and change up your tempo, whatever it may be, to help you guys win those 1v4 fights. And honestly, I think it's a really good introduction, you guys who want to start, solo squatting by yourself. Start solo squad splitting, because having that teammate, buy you up if you make a mistake, or even a pop a UAV if they have the eco, is really, really helpful. If you guys enjoyed the video, man, make sure you guys leave a like and sub if you're not subbed already, and we'll see you guys on the next video. If you guys saw our last video on how to raise a KD, this one's gonna be how to solo squad split and basically how to win those 1v4 fights, 1v4, 1v3, 1v2, whatever the numbers may be. Now, right now we're landing as a group. We're gonna first make sure we get that loadout, because once we get that loadout, then we can go ahead and disperse, and start playing solo and isolate ourselves from one another. Right here, though, we're running through. I'm gonna get a gun. We got I think that is super evident on the far left hand side, clearing out the left hand side. We have Diaz and Hector running down middle, clearing that, and I'm gonna take the right hand side. Now, we play so often with each other that we just do this regularly, but if you're playing with a new squad, or maybe a squad that's not as experienced, something you guys could do is just run through Superstore together, because basically having that loadout with everyone has gooch boosts the team's morale. And again, you guys will have the loadout. You guys can do what you guys want to do and split confidently, because you guys have that gooch to work with, basically that insurance. So right here, I got about 2 kills right now. We're running through. Evan's gonna get some squad wipes on the left hand side of the map. I think Diaz is right behind me, so we're kind of just running through getting money. And notice every time we get money, as soon as we have enough for a loadout, we're like, all right, meet at buy. We'll call a buy station and we fly. When you're solo squad splitting, most of your kills will be where you land, and as soon as you get your loadout, depending on how fast you play. Now, for a player like me, I play really, really fast, so the faster I get that loadout, the better, because we have our loadout. We're now running into teammates or teams who don't have their loadout. We're at an advantage because we have a heartbeat and we have our guns to work with. So the loadout of choice I'm going to be using, I think I'm going to be pulling out the Bullfrog here with the AMAX, or is it the MP5? Bullfrog and AMAX. Now, I have dead silence to work with, and when you split off, most teams, if you play together like my team, we kind of already know where everyone's gonna go. Someone will take storage, some people will take up top near SOS. For me, though, my rotation has always been, for the last couple seasons, towards cop area to clean out hangars area and work around now factory, which is now inputted in the map. So right here, I'm going to be pushing up. I have Deddy to work with. Ideally, I need to get into a spot that will put me in a power position, and you're going to also see a little bit of trigger discipline. Now, I'm not going to shoot up until I'm able to get at least 1 knock, because with that 1 knock, that puts me at an advantage, because with 1 knock, one's got to go for the res. So if we're looking at a team of 4, now it's a 2v1. Look for this. Going to get some shots there, and boom, going to get the knock on that. Going to be cutting left, right, not going down the middle. See a guy on the right-hand side waiting for his peek? Gonna pop the Deddy. Now that Deddy, I pop it just a second or two before I know that engagement's gonna come. I'll talk about that nade real quick, because if you pop the Deddy too late, they will already expect you coming in, because they'll hear you, then your footsteps just disappear. Then, oh, okay, he dead silence. Now, I threw a nade just about 2 or 3 seconds after I got the knock. As soon as that player re-is up and gets back up, because one's going for the rest, he's gonna immediately go back down again. He's like, oh, I got naded, stick it again. And now you're guaranteed another kill. But if you nade too early and you get the nade while the player's down, you're not gonna do any damage. His health will deplete, but you won't get a re-knock or anything like that, nor a full kill, unless you put shots prior to that. Gonna get that re-knock on there. Deddy's still going. Gonna get the full kill, the knock, full kill. And immediately I'm starting to look for the next guy. I have 2 guys. You're already dead, man. I know there was a guy across this other side of the wall, so I'm going to check that first. Hold that for a couple seconds. He's not going to peek that. Now I'm checking left. Gonna have eyes on him. Gonna go for the headshots. Notice as soon as you kind of get used to the gun you're using. This is a little bit of a tip, but as soon as I notice, counting my shots, all right, I put 4 or 5 shots into him. 1 was near the head. He's about to go down. My shot immediately goes down to the chest, because that's where that body's gonna fall. Hurry up, get that full kill and keep moving. Go back to my spot, reload, and notice I'm playing this little pocket, because I still know there's one to the right hand side. Have eyes on him. Now, something I noticed that I make a mistake a lot about is, as soon as I get shot, I like to heal up and run around, and I'll run around before I heal. Right there, I made sure I healed first before I went for a reposition. The eyes on this guy. Knock on him. Bounty's gonna pull. Now, Bounty pulled. One of my teammates grabbed the bounty. Bounty's got now 2 options. Either A, the bounty's glitched, which it sometimes is, and it's actually the person on the right hand side towards the building, or 2, he's inside hangar on the right hand side. No way he's on left. So either way, I gotta worry about my right. So I'm pushing up the Bullfrog, because that close quarter engagement. Gonna go for the, now I don't go for the complete knock. I just put enough bullets into him where now his health is depleted and the time he has alive is very, very shortened. So his teammate, if this is him, he needs to hurry up and play the pick on me a lot faster. So now I'm changing his tempo. I could play at my own tempo because I don't have to pick him up. I can play at my own tempo and just wait for this person to re-push me, and he's gonna be playing at a very more of an aggro style. I'm gonna get the kill there, get the full kill there. 7 kills. Last guy's the bounty. He's going for the far right hand side push. And actually, you're gonna see 2 of my teammates coming in. That's gonna be Evan and Diaz, and they're actually playing we're doing a 1-2-1 split. So I'm solo. I think they're running together, and now I'm like, all right, they killed the bounty. Could have been my kill. It was an easy kill. I have 7 kills. I could push this and keep flying. Now I had prior eyes on this player over here, so I'm gonna push with my bullfrog. I believe he's inside. He jumps out the window. Gonna get shots on that. Don't go with full kill right away. Just reposition a little bit, looking for his teammate. UAV's gonna pop. Can have eyes on him. Gonna shoot. Now this is important. Now, although the UAV just got popped, as soon as I hear or our teammates pop a UAV, I automatically look. All right, I notice he's right there. He's going to be on the left-hand side of Silo. I have the AMAX in hand. That's going to be the quicker chow. It's easier for me to jump out, go for a quick chow because I have pretty good HP. Just start shooting and then light on my shot when you're going for a jump shot like this. So, gonna wait. Boom. Pings again. Notice I had my heartbeat out and tried to pick him up, but I put it away really, really fast. Have eyes on him. He's laying down, so easy headshots on that. Dead silence there. Now I'm gonna go push towards the guy at hangars, fly towards him, and try to get this full kill. I think who is this? Diaz now getting a little bit closer to me. He's gonna get the bounty and he's gonna get going. I have the AMAX keeping up the high ground. Gonna get a little reload in. We have about 9 kills, and this should be our 10th now with over about 100 players up. What map is this, bro? Let's see what we can do. And he's actually gonna push back towards me. Got the bullfrog, and my shots again. Start with the chest, slowly work up to the head, and even though I don't end the last shot as a headshot, being able to at least sneak one of those shots as a headshot will make sure that player goes down a lot faster. And now we'll keep pushing. Now we're gonna get into a little bit of a 1v4 fight. Now the other fights we were taking were like 1v4, 6, 7, and 8 because there's 2 teams. Now this is a strictly a 1v4. Now I have a player right in front of me. Do enough damage not to break his armor, but I know just by the amount of shots I put into, he's got maybe a bar of shield. I'm gonna switch to my bullfrog, pop the dead silence, push up, go left hand side, not even expecting me, kill there. Now, because we have that advanced UAV, I'm like, all right, that player's in the air. I'm not gonna be able to get shots on him. Now watch me go for the pre-fire again. He's gonna walk into it, not expecting it. I needed a couple more shots on that, but I only had 4 left in the AMAX. Gonna have the bullfrog in hand, pushing up. Now I can easily push straight down this line. And, you know, I would have to wait till I turn the corner to get LOS. We don't know what LOS is line of sight. But when it comes down to this and you're taking a 1v4 fight, it's not always about getting the first kill really, really fast. Because I could easily push it and got the knock. His teammate's close enough where he would have got his trade out. So I need to find a spot where I can still get the kill, but not have to be too committed position-wise. So now we're talking about line of sight. So I'm like, all right, instead I'm going to go left-hand side, get a reload on the AMAX, use that door, and boom, get the kill. Instead of going inside the building to get the kill, which would have been just the same as fast, now I'm going all the way on the left-hand side. Gonna try to get the knock on that, reload on the bullfrog. Now I know they're both there, looking at radar. He's pushing up on the left-hand side, immediately get the preem on that. Got a couple headshots. Notice I'm reloading. As soon as I'm done reloading, that's when I read peek. Because there's no other cover here. I'm gonna give this guy cheeky shots because his teammate probably called me out. So I'm gonna wait till I'm reloaded, then go for a jump shot, re-peek, go for those headshots. Now, a strictly 1v4, about 14 players that I have under my belt. And now we're going to get into another 1v4. So just enough break. This is important too. Now, not every time you're going to have a super UAV in the air, even if you have just a regular UAV, and you notice they're pushing towards you. If you know your terrain of the map, you know that right here, the only cover these players have is actually down this line where the railroad track is. And it's like a cart here and a cart here. Because of that, I know that as soon as they pass that, he has no cover and it's going to be free kill. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to wait right here. I'm gonna wait. Then I'm gonna go for the jump because now look at the cart. He's gonna jump past this cart and have no cover. Crouching, waiting. He slides up. I'm gonna go for the full kill here just because I know I have time because I'm looking at the map. The other guy's just breaking in on the right hand side. The guy's too far right, and I know he's got some cover behind the cart. I'm gonna get the kill on that. And this is very important over here. Now I know on the map, just by looking at the map, even if you don't play this area too often, you know there's a cart there. Gonna have my centering. Look where my crosshairs at. We'll talk about centering in another kill, but look where my crosshairs at. So as soon as I peek up, I don't have to adjust my shots as much as if I were looking 2 up or 2 down or 2 right or 2 left. It's centered perfectly. peeked at, look where my crosshairs are at. Now, that's not perfectly on his head, but he's right here. I thought he was gonna be a little bit over here, so I was gonna strafe out a little bit more. But as close as that is, I could shoot this guy rather fast, even though he's mounted. Get shots on that, heal up, reposition, go for some shield replenishment. And now his teammate is now backing up. Another player is, the 4 teammates is sniping. Gonna put shots on that. Just enough to shake him off. Switch to the bullfrog because I know most players, unless they're really experienced, won't go for a reach out. And if they do, props to them. I'm gonna push up with this, gets as much time as them, and that's me picking up the tempo. Now they have negative tempo. They're trying to slow it down, bring it back, maybe get a res up. For me, I'm trying to pick up my tempo, hurry up, speed it up, have the AMAX in hand, and fly around and try to get them 40 meters here. Now this plays the patient game. This is called trigger discipline. I could easily push up here and get inside there and take a 50-50 fight. But instead of taking a 50-50 fight, I make sure this is like 100% win. Get the knock on that. Not enough to put him down. Now, this is one of my mistakes. We had another 2 dots here. If you go back, we had a dot up on right here, and we had this guy flying in. This player actually ends up getting ghost, which throws off my game. I have about 17 kills and actually slowed down my tempo. I'm gonna go back over here, get this guy in the air. That'll put me at 18 kills. Just with the last 5 bullets, shaky shots at the beginning. But you notice there's a player right here to our right. One flew in. We're so messy for that one that was ghosted. And although I'm gonna have a really good positioning, that ghosted player is gonna get the best of me. Right there. I think if I would have made that jump, it would have been different. Gonna get the knock. And that's not going to be the best, but you know, it is what it is. 18 kills now, and we'll go ahead and push up on another kill. Win Gooj. Now, Gooj, this is my favorite side to be on now. I don't think there's a favorite side, but I'll show you why. Especially with the subs in hand, I can easily run up to this wall, get a nice head glitch, and I'll usually beat them to theirs. Get good shots on that. 19 kills now. We'll fly back in, and now, being isolated the whole stuff, I have the loadout. I can keep going and keep playing. Now, this next tip is basically showing you guys how to have wall hacks all the time, know where they're always at. And I think what's underrated a lot of the time is that live ping. So what I'm going to do here is I have eyes on here. I'm going to ping that before I even aim in. A lot of people think you have to aim in to get a ping in. No, I ping because your ping will actually mark whatever your centering point is at. And if you have good centering, you can mark all the time. I mark right there, so I can kind of track him through the wall a little bit. I'm able to go for that reach out because I know exactly where he's at, especially because he's shooting. So a little tip for you guys, live ping everything you can, even if you're just live pinging yourself. As you guys see, I'm solo squad splitting. All the information is just for me and me alone, but it helps me track players and not have to worry about, you know, losing them in the middle of a fight or them going to a place I'm not too sure of. This player's gonna get a res on his teammate, which is gonna give me a cue that, all right, he's out in the open because of the buy station. I have eyes on him. I only have 11 shots. Notice when I take my shots, only when I'm confirmed to kill. So I could have took shots here, I could took shots here. Good, took him right here. I waited till he's on the buy, till he's at a standstill. Try to get a bullfrog, clean up on that. Shaky shots. And we get that kill. 21 kills. Now, I know he res 2 players, I believe, because he res before that previously, and he went back for a second res after he found more money. But now I'm at 21 kills with about 59 players up, and I'm so isolated. I have players to my left-hand side. Now we're looking for a little bit of ammo, and keep flying.
Station identified. Moving. That's it.
Teammates redeploying. Stand by. Friendly UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is closing in. Relocating the zone.
So right here, this fighting gets a little bit tricky for me now. I have a lot of teams to work with. I thought I had eyes on one, got sniped in the back, and that guy actually top airport's gonna be the biggest nuisance to me, and that's where that third party or fourth party comes into effect. Now I have eyes on one player. He's gonna get a nice snipe on me. I have 2 nades and no plates to work with. So nades there. Gonna go ahead and push up. He's gonna actually move out the smoke. And now we have 2 players in front of me. We saw 1 player top right hand side at airport, and I'm chasing 1. This player is also flying in. Now, I needed to get a UAV here so I could cycle and keep track of all the players, but because I have no plates, I'm gonna have to replenish my HP, And I'm actually getting a bunch of my kills stolen right here, which is going to be very difficult when it comes down to recovery. So see how we do. Pop a heartbeat sensor. One player down low. I'm going to go for a nice chow on that. Enough to break his armor. And he's going to get sniped from a player behind him. I'm going to lose out on that kill right there. So that's 2 kills I've lost out on. Going to be able to get dead silence. Pop another one. Player in front of me. Watch me close this door for this door play. So I'm going to close this door because this player right now is just spraying the door because he could see me going left and right. I'm going to close the door. Make sure he has no eyes on me. Then I'm going to go for a quick chow on that. He gave up. He saw the door close. He ran the other way and he had an LMG, so I know he still had ammo. Going to go for the kill there. Going to get a full kill on that. See, one player in front of me, can't push that. Players to my left, he can't push that. Going to get stuck in the mix of it, and I had, not too much breathing room to work with. So right here, now we got to work on recovery. Now, if this was a solo squad game, not a solo squad split game, we'd be out of the game with 23 with 42 up, and I probably wouldn't have played as fast, but because I saw one of my teammates up, Diaz, he's gonna be able to get me up, play that, and then now, by the time he gets me up, we'll have a little bit more of a recovery phase to work with him, and we'll run it that way. Is on the roof, T, not pushing you?
Awsi! No! Lucky this gun's there. Nice, baby!
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
I need that bullfrog.
Pog champ.
So now for the first 24 kills, that was all solo squad split. But notice now we're about the 20 or 30 kill mark where there's not that many players left in the game. So now whatever teammates you have left, you can start working them together to close out that kill or close out that game. And it doesn't mean you're not going to get any kills because you're running with teammates. No, your kills will definitely be lessened. But if you're someone going for the dub or want to close out the game for content wise or whatever it may be, now's a good time to regroup with your teammates. Mine is going to be Diaz, myself, and him with about 7 teams left, 22 players up. Got a player on me. And another player unmarked. I'm trying to get a little bit of AMAX reload in. He's down low, trying to get a mark on him for me because I got that high ground. Left hand side, boom, that's a knock. That's a kill. 26 kills, and now we're just kind of running through. Now right here, I'm actually going to lose track of these 2 players on the radar. I couldn't really, old Warzone, I would have had a little bit of faster rotation, but for me, not in this one. The bullfrog, looking for peak, and eventually you're gonna see me rotate out of this and play near green. So right here, man, you guys see me rotating, and I'm taking my time as I'm working from the first, second to the third story to get to that power position because high ground is usually ideal. Now, I'm not gonna over peak my, left-hand side, nor am I gonna back up too much because there might be players to the right near red is. So always keep that in mind. If you're on high ground, there's most likely another spot around you unless you're on top of a crane or the highest building in downtown that somebody's gonna actually have eyes on you. So be careful with that. I have eyes on one player. Gonna be able to get the knock on that. Another player there. I'm gonna get a reload in. Even though I have 10 shots, I can probably put more damage in. I want to be able to get the full kill. Player to the right of me. Not gonna be able to get the kill on that. There, he's another one. Get the knock on that. And now I'm gonna push for the full kill because I killed one. I saw one cross to the right. I put another one down. So that's 3 I've seen already. 2 dead, 1 running away. So in my eyes, if anything, that guy on the right will reach out me, or there'll be a 4th one. And I want to make sure I get my full kills here because in this situation, I went from 1v4 now to a 1v2. I have the AMAX in hand, even though I don't need to reload in. Diaz is going to get my full. I'm going to push the right-hand side. 28 meters. They're actually going to be fighting in front of me. Now, I'm going to take this slow at first with that preing with the AMAX. I'm going to go for shots right there. That's a full kill. Notice I'm sliding to my right. Guy on the right. Guy in front of the cubby. This comes to disengagement. Now, I don't have any HP. There's a player on top of me. There's a lot going on, so I don't know. Did Diaz kill the guy up top? I don't know. But I know I'm not in the best position. So what I'm doing is I'm going to throw a nade there. Usually that nade would have did some damage, but instead he had a trophy. But I was going to use that nade to back up completely. Go behind the car, watch an angle. Get it reloaded on the bullfrog. Still being aggressive. Shooting even though there's nothing there. Just to let him know, hey, I'm here. Gonna go for some jump shots. Slow down my tempo. That's called negative. I slowed it down just for a second because I started bunny hopping. I noticed his shots were starting to line up, so I waited a second for him to waste a couple ammo because he's going for a pre-fire. And then I jump up again, get that full kill. That's 30 kills. And now I'm sitting up here with about 7 players left. And now me and D's are kind of gonna split off. He's gonna take red hand side, I'm gonna take green, and I'll let you guys, watch the rest of the game and see how it plays out. We go from not having the best position. You guys will see it. Again, if you guys enjoyed these videos, man, make sure you guys leave a like. And I might start a spectating series on my channel as well, where I spectate, players in a random game similar to what JGod does, and I think Swag does as well. To give you guys my insight, because I know not everybody has a similar playstyle as me, and you might be able to get more tips and tricks learning out somebody who might. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, and peace out. We're like twisted, bro.
You didn't mean that, bro.
It gotta be
They
super.
gotta be up there, bro. They gotta be up top super, bro. There's no way they're not around super somewhere.
Gotta be above you, Lucky.
Get to the new safe
Oh, I'm gonna be in a good spot right now.
They are top super.
Target right here.
I'm in a god spot.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
me
sure
too.
top super and bottom super. I'm not even kidding.
Wait, we're kind of down bad on this rotation though. They get the heady.
Armor. Shots.
I could probably knock one.
Not dead yet.
Oh,
I
we
think it's
don't
top
have a lot
super
of
and bottom
cover.
super.
I might think so. Actually, no, I'm good. We're kind of good.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I got a snipe going down, Lucky. Oh, you did? Nice.
oh, he don't get sniped, please. Oh god.
One was jumping down, Lucky, like trying to push you.
I think I just left my AMAX.
No sweat.
No, wait, you left your other one.
My
Yeah,
door
your
Give your
AMAX.
fell.
give your mic.
Oh,
Oh, you have an armor box too if you need it.
good calm on that.
Lucky.
They're fighting, but that's a lot.
Yup.
Yeah,
Last team, 3.
1v3, baby. Come on.
See where zone goes.
Pull towards me and I'll kiss you.
Oh,
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Hey, Lucky.
I believe. Nah. Chill. No bad vibes. No bad vibes.
No,
Nah,
This
I
rotation-
believe.
Make it.
wait, lucky.
this rotation's bad vibes,
You
bro.
just zone.
Extra kill for the thumbnail, baby. Wait, what?
If he had a gas mask. Yeah.
Go. Straight that
missing.
pussy.
Hey, I know pushing game up and then I realized, wait, I can actually make it out. I didn't realize, bro.